Good evening, friends. This session is dedicated to all language lovers, all class children, and the topic of discussion in grammar today is sentence. Well, you may ask the question why I am going to explain about sentence and what is a sentence. Actually, every expression depends entirely on the construction of sentence. No expression can exist without a sentence. Then you will ask the question, sir, sentences are of how many kinds? Sentences are of four kinds basically. The first one is called assertive or declarative sentence. You may call it as a statement also, like Raman is a good boy, she is a good girl, today is Sunday. All these are statements, or they are also called assertive sentences, or they are also called declarative sentences. The second type of sentence is interrogative. Whenever you begin a question, whenever you ask a question, that type of sentence is known as interrogative sentence. Like, what is your name? Where are you going? What are you doing? What day is today? As you say, today is Sunday, that is a declarative sentence or a statement or assertive. And what day is today? It is interrogative. And what a beautiful day today is. It is exclamatory, the third kind. And the fourth one is imperative, that is either a request or a command or instruction, like don't make a noise. It is an instruction, it is the imperative sentence. And the fifth one is exclamatory. The fifth one is, I said, first one declarative statement, second one interrogative, third one exclamatory, fourth one imperative. Yes, altogether there is a optative sentence also, but optative sentence also comes under imperative. So there are only four types of sentences. The first one is declarative one, that is a statement type. Anything that you speak in day-to-day conversation is a statement. Like if you are saying that the new year has arrived, the year 2022 has arrived, it is a statement. And whenever you ask a question, it is interrogative. And then whenever you put an instruction or command to somebody, like please, or make a request, please sit quietly, do not make a noise, these are a kind of command, or a kind of request. Please help us, it is a request, it comes under imperative sentence. Request, command, instruction, suggestion, advice, all these come under imperative sentence. And then there is exclamatory, like what a beautiful flower the rose is, what a wonderful person you are, exclamation sign. And to identify these sentences, it is very important. Just see, if you see the full stop at the end of a sentence, be sure that it is a declarative sentence. And if there is a question mark at the end of a sentence, be sure that it is just a question, or it is interrogative sentence. And when there is exclamation sign at the end, you be sure that it is exclamatory sentence. And in imperative, whenever you see there is a command like don't make a noise, please sit quietly, or help us please, all these are imperative kinds of sentences. Like the commander said to the regiment, march forward. So definitely there is a command here. So there are only four types of sentences. Now the question arises that in any type of conversation, we can use one or two or even all the four types of sentences. Say for example, if you're talking to a teacher, your teacher has just taught you a lesson. All the things that he has spoken in the course of teaching may be assertive sentence. But when he will start asking you some question, it will be interrogative sentence. And when he will give you a remark like bravo, you all have done well, it is exclamatory sentence. And when he will give you some instructions, when a child is making a noise in the class, he will say stop making noise, don't make a noise, it is imperative. And then when he finally leaves the class and makes remarks, Oh, what a day it was, what a class it has been! Exclamation sign, it is exclamatory sentence. So we come to, conclude that sentences can be classified into four kinds. The first one is statement or declarative sentence, or you may call it assertive sentence. Anything that you speak in day to day conversation is basically a statement. Like, today is Sunday, tomorrow is Monday. They are statements. You are a human being. India is a country. Bihar is a state. Jharkhand is a state. These all are statements. We all are human beings. Everything that you speak in day-to-day conversation, they are all declarative sentence or assertive sentence, or they are being called statement. Whenever you ask questions, they are interrogative, like what are you doing, where are you going, what is happening, what is going on, what things the child is doing, what are you doing, where are you coming from. All these are questions. What have you done so far, where have you been all these days. All these are questions. And then imperative sentence, that whenever there is a command, instruction, advice, suggestion, or forbidding any kind of instruction, that is also imperative sentence. And the last one is exclamatory, when there is a feeling of surprise or feeling of joy, like bravo, you have done well. So there is a feeling of appreciation or applause. When you are applauding somebody, it is always starting with bravo. And when you are sympathizing with somebody, what a pity you have lost the match. Exclamation sign will be after what a pity. How wonderful the flower rose is. Exclamation sign is at the end. So to identify it is very simple. If you see there is a question mark, it is interrogative sentence. If there is a full stop at the end of the sentence, it is declarative or assertive sentence. And if there is some instructions like don't walk there, keep to the left, there is a sense of suggestion. The instructions begins from the very beginning of the sentence. Be sure that it is an imperative sentence carrying some command or request or some suggestion or some kind of guidance or instruction. And the last one is exclamatory, when you will find that there is an exclamation sign at the end of the sentence. Be sure that it is exclamatory sentence. So altogether, sentences can be classified into four kinds: declarative or assertive or a statement. Second one is interrogative. Third one is imperative. Fourth one is exclamatory. And that is how we conclude the topic sentence. Thank you. Have a nice day.